as it relates to the Broncos, you don't have to worry about money because Rob Walton is one of the richest men in the world, and he becomes, walking through the door, by far the richest NFL owner. The richest one is David Tepper at like $16 billion-ish. Rob Walton's up near $70 billion.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So he can write those
owners
checks.
Are peasants. How dare they?
He can write those checks. And all he has to do is follow the family template because his cousin is married to Stan Kroenke. So Broncos fans have to be feeling pretty good about it. Here's the example, and this isn't on the rundown either, and I didn't think to say we should put it on there. The thing we added yesterday to the reporting on the Broncos sale, and this is 100% true. People are like, why the hell would he do this? But this is what happened. Josh Harris, who owns the New Jersey Devils and the Philadelphia 76ers, was willing to pay $5 billion for the Broncos.
I saw that. Right.
That's exactly why I was saying it's going to start with a 5, because Harris was ready to put 5 on the table. But, and I don't know how this works when you're talking about a high-level sports auction, he wanted to know from the Broncos, if I put 5 on the table, am I getting the team?
Yeah.
I'm only putting 5 on the table if 5 buys me the team.
But they don't do that, right?
He couldn't. They wouldn't give him that assurance.
They do it blind.
Well, they don't. Well, but still, at the end of the day, they do whatever the hell they want to do, right? If I'm trying to sell my house, I can play whatever game I want in trying to get the best offer that I can, and that happens all the time.
Yeah.
Whatever it is you're trying to sell,
right?
And now they've got a trust that is operating for the benefit of the Pat Bolin heirs, and they have fiduciary duties, et cetera, et cetera. I don't know what rules would bind them. The goal is to get the best offer that you can. If you have a guy who's bidding on the team who says, I'm only putting 5 on the table if 5 gets me the team, but you're committed to this auction process, what do you do? Because what would have happened? The reason I'm saying this.
Yeah, right.
Josh Harris knew if he put 5 on the table, Rob Walton was going to put 5-1. And if Josh Harris put 5-2 on the table, Rob Walton was going to put 5-3. He was just going to bid it up and bid it up and bid it up, and because Rob Walton's got it.
Yeah.
He was going to keep putting it. And so, Broncos fans, you should be feeling pretty good. You have an owner who is just going to keep throwing money on the pile because, number one, he wants the team, and number two, he clearly wants the team to be successful. And people are like, well, why wouldn't Josh Harris just put his $5 billion on the team and force Rob Walton to pay more? Because Josh Harris still has his eye on buying a team. Why drive up artificially the final price of the Broncos if you may be buying the next team that's available?
Yeah.
Right? So the highest price is $4.65. That's it. When it's time to buy another team, maybe you do get it for 5. If you put 5 on the table now and the Broncos got for 5-1, you're paying more than 5-1. Pretty good chance for the next team that's available. So that's why he ultimately didn't do it. So the point is, Broncos fans should be feeling good because maybe on one of these future shows, we're going to be talking about how the Broncos are paying this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy to hold a Super Bowl championship team together like the Rams are.
No doubt. That's big time. That really is. And again, we've seen some teams throughout history, when you have these type of owners, they win. You know, you can go to the Cowboys of the 90s. That would fit the mold. Jerry wasn't afraid to cut checks and had big-time money. You can go to the 49ers of the 80s and DeBartolo. There was no salary cap then. The 49ers were paying their team more than the other players. It was like baseball. And he had the cold, hard cash to make everybody happy and do it that way. So we've seen teams that have played it that way or had that type of owner. And, of course, we're seeing one right now with the Rams that, yes, money does count. It definitely does, especially cash on hand, because we've discussed whether it's the Raiders with Khalil Mack or me back in the day with the Broncos, sometimes teams don't have the cash right there on hand to pay the player right away or give him the start of his contract. And that plays a part in, oh, wait, I'm a player. I don't want to sign with you since you can't write me the check right now. And that affects the way the team's built, for sure.
Or your dad with the
Cleveland Browns.
Odell Browns.
Right, exactly right. Going there, and then, oh, wait, they looked through their books, and they went, oh, crap, we're broke. Call the moving vans. We got to go to Baltimore soon. And he ended up not going there. So exactly right. It's a major factor that I don't think fans sometimes quite realize. I don't think I realized until really a number of years after I got done playing and had these conversations with coaches and front office people.
We just assume that all the NFL owners are so ridiculously rich they can do whatever they want. Not all are so cash rich, liquid,
Exactly.
that they can say, here's this giant pile of money any day of the year. You know, the Buccaneers still don't give out significant signing bonuses with offseason cash flow. They wait till the money comes in from the league office, from TV and ticket revenue.
Right. Yes.
They don't. Either they choose to or they can't in the offseason dig deep for big millions of dollars for signing bonuses.
No doubt, Mike. It's funny you're bringing this up, and I had kind of forgotten about this. But yeah, if I no, you know what? This was Tennessee. I'm wrong about this. The Tennessee Titans did something like that a little bit, to your point, where I believe, and I might be off on a few details here, but I'm on the right path here, where during the season I got like 66 or 75% of my contract, right, and got the money. And then at some point in the offseason, when the cash came in from the league and all the revenue like you're talking about, then you got the other 25 or 33% of your money in a lump sum check there. So that, again, explains your point and certainly a real thing in the NFL.
You said something there that I think if we worked on a little bit, fashioned the language just a touch to make it resonate, it would be good for your tombstone.
Yeah.
I may be off on a few details, but I'm on the right path. Although by the time we put it on your tombstone, you're already at the destination. Maybe it's more of a T-shirt slogan
than
a tombstone.
Let's go with the T-shirt.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.